Okay. So I have my friend Dan here, and we're going to show closed guard to the back. Okay, so a good closed guard. Of course, there's no space between you and your partner here. If there is, just pull yourself in with whatever grips you like. Your partner is going to be grabbing something here, most likely. My favorite way to break this is to grab a cross grip, a pistol grip here, or this is fine too. I usually end up going here because you can take all the slack out. And now I take my other hand and I go against the pinky. Just go right against the pinky here, and you just push this grip away. As soon as it breaks, use your hands to circle their arm out so that I have full control now. So if I leave it here, I can move it, but if we go here, it's a lot stronger. So one more time on the grip break. Cross grip, pistol grip, take all the slack out here, and I put my hand against the pinky and I just push Dan's hand this way. So push. When it breaks, use this time to stuff it underneath. So now we have a barrier here with my forearm. Now from here, I want to bring my partner close to me. So I'm going to use this grip to pull their arm across, but also your legs. So use your legs to pull your partner into you. So you can grab the armpit grip right here, or you can go with like a C clamp grip. Totally up to you. We're going to move this arm across, straightening my arm, and also use my legs to pull my partner in. Okay, as soon as you break their posture, I want to keep my sleeve grip fully extended, and I grab all the way across and I hug Dan. Okay, from here, if I have a really good positioning here where Dan's head is on this side of my head, and now I can go to the back. So you have to keep everything hugged in tight here. All right, now we can open up our guard. Well, I want to make sure that this leg is clamping down through the whole movement so that my partner can't stuff it and try to jump over. So we can open our guard here, keep clamping. We can go to the hip here, and every time I scoot, I keep turning my partner using the sleeve grip and the armpit grip. So I want to keep pulling Dan's back so I can get his back to my chest. So every time we pull, I clamp, scoot. Now I can go to the mat. Same thing, keep scooting, keep scooting. I keep pulling Dan's back. Okay, from here, we can make our seatbelt grip and put our hooks in for the back take. So one more time. This is in the situation where your partner doesn't really defend well. They're not able to posture up. All right, we go cross grip with the pistol grip and the palm of my hand against Dan's pinky. And you just push it. And I use this opportunity to circle it underneath. Stiff arm all the way across. We can go with the armpit grip, C-clamp, whatever you prefer. And I pull my legs in too. So I want to start looking at my partner's back here. Keep the sleeve grip extended. Grab the far armpit and you start pulling your partner into you so you can bring their back to your chest. At this point, we can open the guard, go to the hip, make sure you clamp the far leg so they can't escape. We just keep scooting back, pulling the back to me, making our hooks and our seatbelt for 4 points. Okay, this is our closed guard to our cutting style armbar. Okay, we always set it up the same way from our 2-on-1, just like our closed guard to the back take. Your partner's going to be gripping. I like a cross grip. Palm of my hand against the pinky and just push, slide it away. Again, we're going to stuff this hand under and circle so we have this kind of control. Rather than this, we're going here. I'm going to pull, try to straighten your own arm. You can go with the armpit grip here, C-clamp on the arm, whatever you prefer. But you have to use your legs too. So I'm going to pull my partner in and I'm going to reach the armpit. I start to see the back. I want to try to start getting my way to the back. So I'm going to grab the armpit, hug my partner in. In this scenario, your partner posts the far hand on the mat. This is perfect. I can start to attack this arm now. Okay. So make sure you have a good hug on your partner here. Keep your guard closed. I'm going to give up the sleeve grip, but you need to keep everything clamped tight so they can't posture. Give up the sleeve and you just hug our partner here. We're going to use this elbow to start to open up my partner's arm. And from here, I want to start to shimmy and make an angle. So I don't want to stay straight on like this. It's going to be hard to bring it up. So I want to start to make an angle here. And we can open the guard at this point. Let's just make sure we always clamp here. So we open the guard, foot to the hip, start to make this angle. And when you're ready, you can bring this arm over the head. Okay, from here, make sure that you slide down the arm, get your head close to the wrist, as close to the hand as you can here. Bring your grip down to the elbow, and you're gonna have to find where the elbow is here. This has to do mostly with trapping the hand with your head and your shoulder. And now we find the pressure to finish the armbar, or if you want to, you can go all the way to your elbows here and finish like this. It's up to you. One more time. Breaking the grip. Cross grip, palm to pinky, push and circle this under. And now we use our arm, stiff arm, armpit grip, and legs, all in unison to break our partner down. They post, so we hug. Now when you're ready, give up the sleeve grip, hug your partner. Don't let them posture up. Now we start to make an angle, so I want to start to walk down my partner's body. So make sure you're clamping here. You can feet on the hips. Okay, when you're ready, now we go over the head, start to go down the arm more. Stop where your head is at the hand and clamp it. Okay, from here, we just need to locate the elbow, lock your hands for the submission, or you can always go all the way to your elbows here and finish. Okay, so this one is our next step in our series from closed guard, attacking the other arm with kind of more traditional armbar from guard. Same setup from closed guard. Break the grip with the cross grip, pistol grip, palm to the pinky, and just push your partner's hand until the grip breaks. Now we circle it under. Same setup as before. From here, we go with the sleeve, gi, material at the armpit, and legs. These all work together to break your partner down, start to expose the back. Now we hug everything in. Grab Dan's armpit and hug. Hug everything in here. Okay, so if I'd like to go for the cutting armbar when my partner posts out, perfect. I'm gonna hug here, and we start to work toward that cutting armbar again, where we can kind of use our elbow to open the arm up, start making an angle. All right, what if I don't want to go for the cutting armbar? I have another option here. So there's a lot of reasons why we wouldn't want to go here. Maybe our partner kind of like drops the elbow down, starts to defend this. Okay, so keep everything tight, keep everything hugged in here. We're gonna switch to the bottom arm. From here, I'm gonna drop my elbow down and trap this bottom arm. So clamp your elbow to your hip. You can grab your shin here even if you want to. All right, now we switch our arm over our partner's face and we start to push away. Start to push them away, and we just need to pass our leg over the head. This is going to be a very tight armbar because we have our partner's arm trapped underneath our elbow. So be aware when you're training to not hurt your partners here because there's a lot of leverage. So once we get to this point, we can just lift the hips. It's going to be a very tight armbar. So one more time. From closed guard, cross grip, break your grip, circle it under, and I pull my partner in, exposing the back. Hug everything in because they're giving the cutting armbar here. We work this up. I want to go for this cutting armbar. Start making an angle here too. So you don't want to go straight on. You want to start to angle off to the side, either for the cutting armbar or the other armbar. It doesn't matter. You still want to make the angle. Okay, I don't want this one now. I want to attack the bottom arm. So I'm going to drop my elbow down and trap this bottom arm. Clamp your elbow to your side. Grab your shin if you want to. Now all that's left here is passing my leg over the head. You might not even need to do it. You might be able just to raise your hips here. So I like to use my hand here to push my partner's head away. Pass the leg over. Lift your hips for the finish. Okay. So we're going to go to a flower sweep variation from closed guard now. Different than we've done in the past. Same cross grip to break, palm to the pinky, push the grip away and circle under. Okay, now I bring my partner in using my legs and the grips here. Hug everything in here tight. Okay, I would love to go for the back here. So my goal from here is always to push this arm away and pull my partner's back to me, scooting out, clamping the legs. That's my first priority, is getting to the back. However, I have a sweep here too. So if I find that I just can't scoot out, like my partner's just kind of like heavy on top here, I'm gonna go to our flower sweep variation. Okay, so keep your partner pulled in here. What we can also do, if they're just being heavy here, you'll have time to open up the gi and get to the collar. So if you can get to the collar here, you can hold them in a lot tighter. So we open up the lapel and just pull it. Should be a lot better control. Okay, from here, what I'm going to do is open up the guard. I'm gonna put my foot on the mat as close to my partner's butt as I can. So you can do like little tiny steps to get your foot close to your partner's butt. And from here, I'm gonna use this leg to kick, not sideways, but try to go like diagonal over my shoulder and kick my partner over. Keep your grips. Finish and mount. If you keep your grips here, you might be able to take the back even or attack the arm. So one more time, we'll do it from the other side so you can see the foot. Okay, cross grip, palm to pinky, push the grip away, circle it. 2-on-1 control with the legs to break our partner down and expose the back. Right away, we grab the armpit. From here, we'll take the back. We'll start to scoot out. However, if my partner kind of brings the head in and squares up, this is when we want to sweep. So from here, we'll usually have time to open up the collar, especially if our partner's just worried about not getting the back taken. Open the collar up if you want to. Grab it for some added leverage here. Okay, now we're ready to hit our flower sweep variation. We can open up the guard, post this foot on the mat, and scoot it as close to our partner's butt as we can. Even if this foot is out a little bit, you can like walk it in, walk it to get as close to their butt as you can. Every little bit will help here. Okay, now when we kick over with this leg, I wanna make sure not to kick right toward the camera. I wanna kick like diagonal over my shoulder if I can. Keep your grips, finish and mount. We can attack the back or the arms. That's our flower sweep variation from closed guard.